Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 16th and 17th of July. The session will be very important and interesting, so do pay attention till the end, as you will be learning multiple things that will be enhancing your preparation. So let's start. First is Union Cabinet has approved the commercial mining of how many critical minerals through MMDR Act. First of all, you should know what is this MMDR Act. This stands for Mines and Mineral Development Act of 1957. Right? And we know recently 30 minerals were approved by the government that were considered to be important for the growth of Indian economy, right? And recently Union Cabinet, that is chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has recently approved the commercial mining of how many minerals? So commercial mining of 6 minerals has been recently approved. And which are these minerals? Lithium, that was found in Jammu and Kashmir, titanium, beryllium, zirconium, niobium and tantalum. These are the 6 critical minerals for which commercial mining has been recently been approved by the government. Correct? Apart from this, remember, the proposal will remove the 6 minerals from the India's atomic minerals list and empower the center to auction the reserves for mining by the private players. These minerals are key component of modern technologies such as your mobile phone, electric vehicles, solar panels, semiconductors, wind turbines, and as we know, lithium is an important source for making batteries, right? For making batteries, right? So 6 critical minerals has been approved, or they have been, for them the commercial mining has been approved, and they will be, contracts will be provided to private players so that they can use that particular space for mining of those minerals, right? Next is national affairs, and we just saw that under this MMDR Act 6 critical minerals were approved for commercial mining. Next, which airport became the first airport to have 4 operational runways and an elevated taxiway? So remember, it is your Indira Gandhi International Airport that is located in New Delhi, right? This airport became the first airport in India to get 4 operational runways plus a elevated taxiway. Correct? Apart from this, IGAI, Indira Gandhi International Airport, this is the busiest airport in India. So we can say India's busiest airport, and this is the seventh busiest airport in the world. If we considered globally, it is the seventh busiest airport in the world and busiest airport of India. Correct? Then remember this fourth runway that has been recently been framed. It is 4.4 kilometer long with 4,400 meters of length. As I said, 4.4 kilometer long. It is 45 meters wide. Correct, and it was constructed to handle the air traffic movements and wide body aircraft to go up from 1500 flights to 200 flights per day. Correct. So Indira Gandhi International Airport became the first airport to have four operational runways and elevated taxiway. Then it is the India's busiest airport and it is the seventh busiest airport in the world. And this fourth runway that was recently constructed have 4.4 kilometers of length. It is 45-meter wide road and air traffic management system was launched here. Earlier 1500 to 200 flights can now be, or 1500 to 2000 flights can be taken in a day now. Next, which minister signed contract with JICA to enhance the mountainous road infrastructure in India? To enhance the mountainous road infrastructure in India. We know that during monsoon recently, there was heavy loss of both infrastructure and life in various parts of India. Especially if we talk about the mountain areas such as your Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, we will be seeing that multiple roads were damaged, right? Mountains were scratching off and they were recently, because of the heavy rain, these mountains were falling down, right? Many boulders, many big boulders were falling down, many big rocks were falling down because of the unevenness and unevenness and rainfall of the in the mountainous region, right? And we see heavily impacted areas, multiple houses were destroyed, multiple shops were destroyed, so both infrastructure and life was destroyed during monsoon. So if we want to make those areas safe, we want to work towards road infrastructure, not just to make them safe but also to improve the connectivity in the remote areas, right? Because we know in a plane we can easily move from one location to another, but in a mountain it becomes very difficult to maneuver and go from one location to another if the proper road connectivity is not there. To provide the same, recently it was your Ministry of Road Transport and Highways that recently signed a contract with JICA, right? And they have signed and they have released the five guidelines, right? And what is first of all JICA? JICA is your Japan International Corporation Agency, correct? So Ministry of Road Transport and Highways along with JICA, they recently signed or they released five guidelines to enhance the mountainous road infrastructure in India. Then these guidelines were published by IRC. What is IRC? It is your Indian Road Congress, correct? And these five guidelines they were released during the 225th midterm council meeting of Indian Road Congress that was held in Raipur, Chhattisgarh, right? These guidelines are designed to improve road network, promote economic growth and to ensure high quality sustainable road projects, correct? This will include your planning of hilly road, slope protection, tunnel on RTL road in hill areas, then mountain bridge operation and maintenance of mountainous highways, etc. Correct? Then remember, if we talk about this JICA, JICA has provided several technical operations in India since 2007. Right? Moving on. Next, India's first triple P model ATL was inaugurated in which state? First of all, what is this ATL? Atal Tinkering Lab, right? So India's first public-private partnership based Atal Tinkering Lab under Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission was launched, where it was launched in the state of Kerala. I repeat, India's first triple P model ATL that is based on Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog, right? And this was in partnership with a firm, also with another organization, that is Oppo India. And with this partnership with Oppo India, they have launched this first ATL that will be located where? That is in Kerala. Correct. So 3-4 things to remember. First, it is your India's first triple P model ATL, that is Atal Tinkering Lab, and it is based on Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog, and they have collaborated with Oppo India to launch this in Kerala, right? And then next thing you need to remember, if we talk about this Atal Tinkering Lab, this is a flagship event or flagship initiative of the government of India that was implemented by Niti Aayog, and the main aim, this was launched in 2016 also, remember. And the main aim here is to foster growth and innovation among the Indian youth in the field of entrepreneurship, right? In order to promote entrepreneurship among the young Indians, this Atal Tinkering Labs were launched. And if the first triple P model ATL was inaugurated in which state? That this is in tie-up with Oppo India. It is in Thrissur, Kerala, right? And as I just mentioned, this Atal Tinkering Lab was launched in 2016, and since then till 2022, almost 10,000 ATLs were established across the states and union territories of India. Correct. Then if we talk about Oppo, with which this Atal Tinkering Lab had signed a triple P, that is Oppo India. Who is the president here? Alpha Wang. Where is the headquarter of Oppo India? It is in Gurugram, Haryana. And when was this established? It was in 2004 that this was established. Next, here you can see India's first triple P model ATL inaugurated in Kerala in collaboration with Oppo India. Next, which is the 51st nation to sign a TAC? What is this TAC? TAC is your Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, right? This is a peace treaty, correct? This was signed by Asian nations. It was signed in 1976 to establish a set of norms to manage regional interstate interactions, right? And it is a legally enforceable code for regional and global interstate relations. This treaty has been revised multiple times in 1987, then 1998, then 2010, and this allows the state outside Southeast Asia as well as regional bodies who are members are sovereign states to join this TAC, that is your Treaty of Amity and Cooperation. Correct. The main aim of this treaty is a mutual respect for all the nations' independence, sovereignty, and equity. Every state has the right to live their national existence free of external intervention, subvention, and force. Right? Then remember, the countries acceded to TAC includes India and China in 2003, USA and European Union in 2009. Correct? And Ukraine signed this TAC in, remember this, Ukraine also signed this TAC in 2022 as the 50th member. And now I'm asking you, 51st nation to sign this TAC. It is Saudi Arabia. Correct? So we discussed about TAC, that is your Treaty of Amity and Cooperation. And this is a peace treaty. It was signed by Asian nations in 1976, and there are 51 member nation now, and which is the 51st member nation right now? Saudi Arabia. Correct? So remember, and this was signed during the 56th edition of the Asian Foreign Ministers meeting that was held in Jakarta, Indonesia. That was held in Jakarta, Indonesia. Right? Moving on. Here you can see Saudi Arabia became 51st nation to sign this Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, that is TAC. Next, first time ever, this is a flexible and rewarding life insurance plan that was launched by which insurance company? First time ever, right? This is an life insurance plan. This is a life insurance plan that was launched by which organization? This was launched by Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance, right? So it is your Bajaj Life Insurance, right? They have launched this first ever plan, and that is also known as Bajaj Alliance Life Ace. Correct? It is a plan that is non-linked, participating, and offers early income benefits that empowers customers to customize their cash flows. And this is the first plan which allows such a customization. Correct? Under this plan, there are four product options, that is your deferred income, early income, increasing income, and wealth. Correct? Also, the death benefit is guaranteed to be at least 105% of the total premium paid, right? And the sum assured on death being 11 times the annualized premium. Then, if we talk about Bajaj Alliance Life, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? Tarun Chugh. Where is the headquarter? It is in Pune, Maharashtra. And when was it established? It was established in 2001. Next. Next is IFSCA and Bitsilani. That is an very famous institute, right? So IFSCA and Bitsilani. PIEDS. What is PIEDS? This is your BITS Pilani Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Society, right? So IFSCA, that is International Financial Service Centers Authority, and BITS Pilani PIEDS. Fincelator signed an MOU to support the fintech and tech finance entities. I repeat, it is your PIEDS of BITS Pilani and IFSCA. They recently signed an MOU at BITS Pilani PIEDS FinAccelerator Pilani campus in Rajasthan. This aims to set a framework for cooperation and understanding between IFSCA and BITS Pilani PIEDS Fixcelerator to collaborate in supporting and facilitating the fintech and tech fine entities. Correct? Basically, to enhance the fintech sector and to provide various helpful resources, or basically various guidelines to them and to help them grow. Basically, this MOU was signed between IFSCA and BITS Pilani Fixcelerator. Next, which organization launched UPI Lite for faster and small value transactions? It is Google Pay, right? Google Pay, they introduced this UPI Lite. Correct? This will allow users to make small payments without entering the PIN in their application, right? What is your UPI PIN? That is your personal identification number, right? With this, an individual can make a payment of maximum of up to 200 rupees. Correct? User should maintain a balance of 2000 rupees maximum in UPI Lite wallet, and they can make a transaction of up to maximum 200 rupees at a time. And remember, in a day, a maximum of 4000 rupees can be spent using this UPI Lite. Correct? This is possible because the Lite account is linked to the user's bank account but does not rely on the issuing bank's core banking real-in-time feature. Right? Coming back, UPI Lite support feature was launched by RBI along with NPCI in September 2022. And the reason why was this launched is it was to make the payments more faster and small transactions more secure, right? And with this, you don't have to enter your PIN while making these payments that are below 200 rupees, and a maximum of 4000 rupees payment can be done in a particular day. So right now it was launched by Google Pay. Paytm is also already having this facility with them right now. Even Phone Pay and Bheem UPI, they are already having all these. All the of three of them were already having, but now Google Pay has also launched this UPI Lite. Next is economy and business. Recently, BHEL, that is Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, they have signed an they have signed a technical assistance and license agreement, correct, with General Electric Technology, that is for gas turbines. So BHEL, they signed TALA. What is this TALA? That is your technical assistance and license agreement. They signed this with General Electric Technology, and that is for the gas turbines. Correct? Under this extension agreement, BHEL gained better access and enhanced rights for existing, upgraded, and new gas turbine models. As per the agreement, BHEL shall also be able to supply GTs with fuel blends, that is the hydrogen, methanol, syngas, etc. Correct? So coming back, it was BHEL that signed a technical assistance and license agreement with General Electric Technology, and that is for the gas turbines. Correct? Apart from this, you can remember BHEL in partnership with General Electric, they have been manufacturing and supplying these General Electric or gas turbines in India as well as overseas markets since 1986. Moving on, important question, take a note of it, right? Which Chandrayaan mission was recently launched by ISRO, right? So for this Chandrayaan, we can say moon craft also. So remember, it is your third Chandrayaan mission that was recently launched by ISRO using their which vehicle? Using their by using LVM-3. What is this? Launch vehicle Mark 3, using this from Satish Dhawan Space Center, that is in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. This Chandrayaan 3 was launched using LVM-3, that is Launch Vehicle Mark 3. Then we can say this is the third lunar exploration mission after Chandrayaan 1 that was launched in 2008, then Chandrayaan 2 that was launched in 2019, and now Chandrayaan 3 that was launched in 2023. Also, with this successful landing, India will be the first country to land spacecraft near the moon's south pole. Correct? Apart from this, LVM-3, it is responsible for placing the integrated module, propulsion module, lander module, and the rover. Correct? And next thing you need to remember about ISRO, who is the current chairman of ISRO? He will be S. Somnath. Bangalore, Karnataka is the headquarter, and in 1969 this was established. Next important question can be asked regarding the location from where this Chandrayaan 3 was launched. It was from Satish Dhawan Space Center, that is in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Right? Next. Moving on. Indian Army signed a contract for procurement of tactical access switch with Tata Advanced Systems Limited. I repeat, Indian Army, they signed a contract for the procurement of tactical access switch with Tata Advanced Systems Limited. The contract was given under the Make in India model to procure a compact, modular, and strengthen the networking device capable of faster switching, hence increasing the Indian Army's tactical communication capability. So we can say, in order to increase the communication ability, recently Indian Army signed a contract for the procurement of tactical access switch with Tata Advanced Systems Limited. This tactical access switch is used for communication. Directly remember this. Right? Then next thing, remember, if we talk about recently inducted weapons in the Indian Army, first is Dhanush Howitzer. It was manufactured by Advanced Weapons and Equipment India Limited. It is based on the transfer of technology for the Swedish border howitzers. Correct? It was inducted in the eastern Ladakh sector, and the Indian Army has received the advanced Tata Reject surveillance system also that can see or detect persons from a distance of more than 15 kilometers. Right? The next thing is made in India Kalyani M4 quick reaction force vehicle that was built by Kalyani Bharat Forge. Correct? So these are some of the important weapons that were inducted by Indian Army recently. Next, next is North Korea. They have successfully launched their ICBM Hwasong 18. I repeat, North Korea's intercontinental ballistic missile, that is Hwasong 18, was successfully launched for the second time, right? And this was the first test firing of Hwasong 18 that took place on 13th of April 2023, and now recently on 12th of July the second testing of this Hwasong 18 took place. So direct question can be asked, this Hwasong, that is intercontinental ballistic missile, is of which country? It is of North Korea, right? The missile traveled up to an altitude of 6,648 kilometer and it flew a distance of 1001 kilometers, right? Next, also, is North Korea a part of United Nations Security Council? So remember, your North Korea is not a part of United Nations Security Council. Moving on, two components of NISAR satellite jointly developed by NASA ISRO combined to a single spacecraft at ISRO. I repeat, the engineers at ISRO facility in Bangalore, Karnataka, they joined the two main components of NASA ISRO, that is NISAR, that is NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar, right? It was namely the spacecraft bus and the radar instrument payload to create a single spacecraft. Highly important, take a note of it, right? On March, the payload L-band radar and S-band radar arrived at the NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, correct, and it was built by ISRO facility. So NASA NISAR, that is jointly developed by NASA and ISRO, it is set to launch in the early 2024 and it will be launched in from India only, that is Satish Dhawan Space Center, that is in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh, correct, and it will be launched using GSLV Mark II, that is geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle Mark II. With the help of this, NISAR will be launched into space. And NISAR, what is the full form? NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar, correct. Next, next is World Youth Skills Day. When do we observe this? It is observed on 15th of July, World Youth Skills Day, and it is to celebrate the strategic importance of equipping young people with skills for employment, right? The theme of the World Youth Skill Day for 2023 this year, you need to remember, is skilling teacher. Let me show here. Skilling teachers, trainers and youth for a transformative future. This is the theme for the World Youth Skills Day observed on 15th of July. And remember, the first ever this World Youth Skills Day was observed in the year, or we can say the first edition was observed in the year 2015, correct. Next, next is IRDAI has appointed Tata AIG General Insurance as lead insurer for Maharashtra. I repeat, IRDAI selected Tata AIG General Insurance Company as the lead non-life insurer for the state of Maharashtra. Under this collaboration, Tata AIG will leverage their expertise, technology and partnership to develop various innovative insurance products and services that will cater the need of the Maharashtra people, right? And there is a vision for the Maharashtrian people, that is insurance for all by 2047. So you need to remember this, that for the insurance penetration in Maharashtra in line with their vision, that is insurance for all by 2047, correct. So IRDAI, they recently selected Tata AIG General Insurance Company Limited as the lead non-insurance for the state of Maharashtra, right. Then if we talk about Tata AIG General Insurance Company, who is the chairman here? Saurabh Agarwal. Who is the managing director and chief executive officer? Nilesh Garg, and the headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. This collaboration is basically to create a society where every individual is having their life insurance policy, and Maharashtra, with a strong socio-economic profile, certainly requires exponential adoption of insurance, correct. Also, apart from this, Tata AIG will also assist in promoting the adoption of flagship government scheme, that is Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana in the state of Maharashtra. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. Union Cabinet has approved the commercial mining of 6 critical minerals through MMDR Act. We saw that IGI Airport became the first airport to have 4 operational runways and an elevated taxiway. Apart from this, it is the busiest airport in India and 7th busiest worldwide. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and JICA, they recently or jointly developed 5 guidelines to enhance the mountainous road infrastructure in India. India's first triple P model ATL inaugurated in Kerala in collaboration with Oppo India. Saudi Arabia became the 51st nation to sign TAC. Then Bajaj Alliance Life launched the first time ever a flexible and rewarding life insurance plan. IFSCA and Bitsilani Pites, they IFSCA and Bitsilani Pites Finxlater, they signed an MOU to support the fintech and fintech entities, like TechFin entities. Then Google Pay introduced the UPI Lite for faster and small value transactions. Next, BHEL, they signed with or they have signed Tala with General Electric for the supply of gas turbines, for manufacture and supply of gas turbines. ISRO, they successfully launched Chandrayaan 3, that is India's third lunar mission. Indian Army, they signed the contract for the procurement of tactical access switch with Tata Advanced Systems Limited. Then North Korea, they have successfully launched their ICBM Hwasong 18. Two components of NISAR satellite were jointly launched by by NASA and ISRO, and this NISAR stands for NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. Then World Youth Skills Day observed on 15th of July, and IRDAI, they have appointed Tata AIG General Insurance as the lead insurer for the Maharashtra government. Let's move to the revision part, friends, as these were your important current affairs for the day. First, Ministry of Textiles and Gujarat government, they recently signed an MOU to set up PM Mitra Park in the Navasari, Gujarat. So we can say this PM Mitra Park, it is related to which sector? It is related to the textile. Next, National Affairs. Defense Ministry recently signed an MOU with FSI to promote millet foods among the defense personals. Next, Mobile Dost application. This was launched by the UT Jammu and Kashmir, and it is a citizen-centric service application, that is Mobile Dost app. Next, Gujarat, they have revamped the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana Mukhyamantri Amrutan scheme, right? Under this scheme, before this 5 lakh rupees insurance was provided to the workers of Gujarat, or the for the yes, for the workers of the Gujarat. But now this, under this scheme, it has been revamped and it has been increased to from 5 lakh rupees to 10 lakh rupees per annum. Correct. Next, Sri Lanka, they have won the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023 qualifier by defeating Netherlands, and West Indies, they were not able to qualify for this World Cup. Instead, it was Scotland that has qualified for the World Cup. Next, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar visited Tanzania officially for 4 days, and the important thing you need to remember during this visit is that he inaugurated a statue of a very famous personality, that is Swami Vivekananda in Tanzania. Now the question can be formed in multiple ways. First, that which individual inaugurated a Swami Vivekananda statue in Tanzania? Dr. S. Jaishankar. Then it can be asked that Dr. S. Jaishankar inaugurated which statue in Tanzania? Swami Vivekananda. And next question, that Dr. S. Jaishankar inaugurated the Swami Vivekananda statue in which location? It was inaugurated in Tanzania. So friends, these were your important revision part. Now it's time for your homework. First, which union ministry achieved a Guinness World Record for the largest display of Lambani items? Second, which disease listed among the WHO's 9 priority disease is spreading across Europe, Africa and Middle East? And the third is PBWRS1, which was seen in the news, is a new variety of which crop? So these are your 3 homework questions, friend, and I want to see maximum participation of the students, those who are watching this video, to comment below the answers of these 3 questions. They will be very helpful for your revision perspective, and doing this process daily for about month or 2, you will be seeing change in your preparation. You will be developing a habit that will be helping you to not just look for the answers but also to remember these questions that I'm giving you as homework, right? They are very important homework questions, right? So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.